This is the story of a boy who failed so many times that even failure got tired of him. His name was Ayan. He was a student who struggled in almost every subject. He failed in 6th grade. He failed again in 8th grade. He barely passed 9th grade. And then he failed his board exams twice. Relatives mocked him every chance they got. Teachers lost hope in him long ago. Friends moved ahead, leaving him behind. But Ayan had a dream that refused to die. He wanted to become a pilot. Everyone laughed at his dream. They said he couldn't even pass exams. They said he could never fly a plane. These words hurt him deeply. But they didn't stop him. Late at night, he looked at the sky. He whispered that the sky never laughed at him. That night changed everything. Ayan decided to fail again. But while trying, he decided to fail forward. And he decided to never quit. He changed how he studied. He studied to understand, not just to pass. He asked more questions. He built curiosity. He improved step by step. Slowly, things started to change. He finally passed his exams. His marks were not high, but they were enough to continue. He applied to aviation school. He was rejected. He applied again. He was rejected again. 5 rejections came quickly. Then 7, then 10. People told him to stop dreaming. But Ayan kept applying. On his 13th try, something unexpected happened. He finally got an interview. The interviewer looked at his file. His grades were low. His failures were many. The interviewer asked why they should select him. Ayan took a deep breath. He said something powerful. He said he always stood up each time life pushed him down. He said they weren't selecting a topper. He said they were selecting someone who would never quit in the air. The room went silent. Those words hit hard. They selected him. That one, yes, changed his life. He entered aviation school with hope. The training was extremely tough. Many students gave up. But Ayan didn't. Some days he cried silently. Some days he felt defeated. But he never stopped. He remembered the sky. He remembered his dream. And he kept pushing forward. He trained harder. He studied smarter. And he kept believing. Finally, the day of his first solo flight arrived. He sat in the cockpit alone. His heart was shaking, but his determination was strong. He whispered that this was for every failure. He pushed the throttle forward. The plane began to move. The runway blurred underneath, and then the plane lifted off. For the first time, he was flying alone. A boy who once failed every exam was now above the clouds. Failure had finally lost. Years passed. Ayan became a full commercial pilot. He wore his uniform with pride. His wings shined on his chest. Passengers trusted him completely. People who once mocked him now praised him. They took selfies with him. They proudly called him Captain Ayan. But Ayan never forgot his past. He never forgot the setbacks. He never forgot the nights of doubt. He never forgot the rooftop where he spoke to the sky. And he never forgot the dream that refused to die. His journey became a message for every struggling student. Failure is not the end. Sometimes failure is the runway before you take off. If you refuse to quit, the sky will open for you, just like it opened for Ayan.